Hi, Taurus. This will be your reading for the second part of July, so from about the 15th all the way through the end of July. So we'll take a look at love, and then separately we will look at career also. Okay, so we'll get started with love for Taurus. All right, Taurus, what's going on, Taurus, in love? Tauruses, please. Tauruses in love. Clearest, highest information, please, for Tauruses regarding love. Tauruses. Okay. Okay, so we have a Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck, so something might just kind of be at a standstill or not moving at the pace that you would like. That could be, or, maybe it's you. Maybe you're just kind of thinking this over and, mulling things over and just taking a break a little bit. I see a little bit of needing to stay on top of something here. We have the Five of Swords and the Seven of Wands in your energy. So this Five of Swords is a little bit different. This deck is always a little bit different than the traditional Rider-Waite deck. So in this one, I just kind of see you kind of really staying on top of something, feeling like you need to protect, something in regards to love. Your obstacles also are the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So your obstacles, these are really nice cards. So that's a little tricky because this is kind of, the Ten of Pentacles is about family and having it all. And the Fool is about taking a risk, so that it could be something where you feel like you're not sure if you really have the faith in this situation, or the, maybe it just feels like a little risky for you to kind of jump off that cliff, into this possible situation. Maybe this is moving in with someone, maybe it's getting married, maybe it's, just as something that would be a little bit more grounded and secure in this. And I don't think it's because you're not that way. I think it's more you're questioning this person, if you're willing to take the risk with this person. Either that, or you are really, really, wanting to do this, but you just feel like there's something that is kind of in your way, somebody maybe, or something else is getting in your way of this happiness with this person. So that could be. Your outcome is a little odd. It's the Queen of Cups, but I think this is cool. She's, in this particular deck, she's very kind of in control of herself. She's not as contemplating as the one in the regular deck. She's got her little glass of wine there, and she's just kind of, sitting back. She always reminds me of, on that TV show, The Good Wife. She reminds me of that character, the lead character that was in that TV show. Just sort of, well put together, all of that, got a little glass of wine, but there's just like a whole bunch of stuff going on inside. It's like a little powerhouse, inside of her head. All right. But let's see what's coming towards you so we can kind of figure this out, what's going on here. Because it seems like you need to stay on top of something, or you're really trying to protect what you have with this person or your family or something like that. Trying to keep this together. And you're not wanting to take any risks. It feels like you don't feel like you should, but let's find out if maybe you should. It's coming towards Taurus in love. Taurus in love. Coming towards Taurus in love. Okay. All right, interesting. Okay. All right, so coming towards you, I don't really have, well, I guess I do. Okay, I was going to say there weren't too many major Arcana cards on the table, but there's a couple. So coming towards you, this, we have the Knight of Swords and we have the Queen of Wands. So this is like somebody kind of, rushing towards you. This person is very attractive, okay? Very, very personable, She's kind of a whole lot, you know, and she's also probably used to kind of getting her way. All right. This could be male energy. You know, this seems like this is a male reading, and this is for, you know, for a male watching, you know, and this is like the person, the female he is dealing with. That's kind of what it seems to me for this. And I know it's a general read, but that's kind of the impression I'm getting here. Of course, you can switch the genders. It doesn't really matter, but I am kind of leaning towards that as being the most accurate. But that doesn't mean that the other stuff won't be accurate as well if you switch the genders. This could very well be a man that is, you know, again, you know, kind of attractive and you know, kind of used to getting his way, that sort of thing also. But, you know, it did come out as the queen. You know, I don't get a real strong family sense from this person. Also, their obstacles are the King of Wands and the High Priestess, okay? So they may have somebody else going on, you know, on the side, or I don't necessarily see cheating here. So it could just be thinking about this at this point with the High Priestess also. That kind of makes me think that. There is the Moon card, which is a secret, okay? That's their outcome. So, you know, now this could very well be too that maybe Taurus, you are the one with somebody, and that's why this is an obstacle for you, because maybe Taurus, you want to kind of, you know you have a family, but you kind of want to leap out and, you know, take this adventure with someone new. And it could be like, you know, really difficult challenge for you right now. Maybe you guys have somebody too. That could be it. And if that's the case, this person, you know, in that case, this reading would be for the female. And she's, you know, going to probably find out if that's the case. Because there's an obstacle here, okay? I believe with her intuition that she will figure this out, and the Moon card will kind of shine light on that. So for some of you Tauruses, you know, be aware of that. That could be, or he will find out either way. So Tauruses, if you are holding a little bit of a secret, or, you know, maybe kind of thinking of venturing out a little bit of the family, outside the family, you know, on the other side, your partner's side, they do have the Moon card. There's probably going to be some light shine on some sort of truth for them, okay? Or it's the other way around. You know, if you're not doing anything, you're not thinking about those things or anything like that, there's a chance, there's a possibility your partner is, okay? With the Moon card too, they could be holding a secret. I really don't feel like they have completely acted on this at this point, but I do think that there is a likelihood that there will be some interaction between these two, because wands are passionate, they are quick moving, and you know, the fact that we end up with the Moon card here as the outcome makes me think there will be a secret being kept. So I would be careful of that. Plus, we do have the Knight of Swords, which is kind of rushing and fast energy also. So, you know, heads up on that one. I know that doesn't sound too fun. Okay, within the next few weeks just fell out, okay? So I was trying to get a little bit more angle on this Queen of Cups. Helpful people came out in your sector, so there might be somebody that you can turn to that might be some help in this situation, because I have a feeling you kind of know that you need to get this all in order. I think you feel like you have the need to protect, you know, and stay on top of things in regards to the family situation. This is definitely a reading for like a solid couple, you know, people who have been together for a while or are married, all right? I will do singles in a minute. Also, I have within the next few weeks, which kind of fell out. So I feel like this could all happen within the next few weeks, and that's what this reading is for. So I would be careful of that also. On your partner's side, they have, with the Moon card, they have not the right time, okay? So, you know, if they're feeling like spilling the beans, or if they're feeling like, you know, getting together with this person or something like that, you know, but unfortunately, they're probably not watching this video, so we can't warn them that it's not the, you know, I mean, it's never the right time, right, to step out. But, you know, it happens, and that does happen. So, all in all, it's a little whack, Taurus. I don't know. Let me see. I'm going to pull you guys one more card overall. Okay, I just asked if the partner was cheating on Taurus. I got the Devil card, okay? So the Devil card, it's a 3 in a sense, you know. It's not the number 3, but it's 1, 2, and 3. It's toxic, it's, yeah, I don't know. So not a good sign. This is possibly, yeah, and I've got the 3 of Cups under here too. So this is possibly with somebody that they have been involved with from the past, that they have maybe known since even like a very long time, okay? Or just some sort of soulmate kind of deal that just keeps coming around again, okay? I do have the 3 of Cups under this too. So unfortunately, Taurus, I don't see too much good coming from the partner side of things. And sorry to report that. Hold on 1 second. Ultimately, how will this work out? Oops. You guys. Okay, there is love here between you guys. So, I mean, you know, and I do have justice here. I was asking if ultimately, you know, does this person love you? You know, because that's, you know, I don't know what's going on, you know, and it's going to be different for each person. And this may not even resonate with you anyway. I mean, this isn't a guarantee that if you're watching this, you're, you know, you guys know that, you know. So, but if there is a chance that is going on, I mean, I don't know how much, you know, consolation that is, but at least, you know, I mean, it would be to me if that were the case, I guess, you know, to know, you know, that at least, you know, there really is love for me or, you know, the Taurus, you know, in this situation. So, you know, this person does love you. All right. So I will say too that the King and Queen of Wands, it's just about physical stuff. It's not, you know, it's usually not a very deep connection. It's usually a little bit, I don't want to say shallow necessarily, but it's you know, it's passion, and that's usually it. This is a deep connection. You have Justice at the bottom of the deck too. So, you know, I mean, I think, you know, all in all, this would probably, you know, work out and balance out in some way if you want it to. Yeah, this will definitely probably affect the marriage a little bit. I also have an earth sign, a male earth sign here. That may mean something to you guys. And again, 3 people in this, okay? I have the Tower card next, the Wheel. So the Tower kind of shakes things up, the Wheel gets things moving, and then we have the Emperor, which sometimes I associate with marriage. So, you know, just be careful on that front. But there is love for you here, all right? There is a deep connection. So, okay. Let's see. Single Tauruses. Let's see what's going on with single Tauruses. Just do a 3-card reading. If anybody feels like time stamping, that would be awesome for single Tauruses. Let's see. Single Tauruses. Whoa. What is coming your way, single Tauruses? Single Tauruses. In love. Single Tauruses. Oh, all right. Looks like something's happening. It could be a Leo in your future. Okay. So we have the Empress card. So, you know, it could be that single Tauruses right now. You guys, I like this for you guys because it's kind of your card. I mean, I see it as Cancer and Taurus a lot of times. But it's a very, like, confident card, very beautiful card. And probably feeling very, you know, abundant and attractive and confident and all those things right now. Something's on the way, singles, because, you know, these are quick-moving rods. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. No, quick moving, staffs. So this is messages, or this is travel, or this is somebody heading to you, something like that. Then we end up with the Tower card. So let's see what's coming in, because this is going to shake things up. So let's see what's going on. Tower card. First of all, what's the eight of wands, please? Eight of wands. Eight of wands. The Lovers card. Ooh. Okay, I was going to cut the deck and shuffle some more, but we've got the Hanged Man. Could be, what would that be? Is it Virgo? No, Virgo's Hermit. Sagittarius, maybe? Yeah, I don't really associate Hangman. I don't know. I'm sure there's like a technical tarot term for Hangman, but I can't recall it for some reason right now. And I don't normally associate it with any sign, like myself particularly as a reader, but yeah, anyway. All right, so we've got Nine of Cups next, and then that Sun card showing up again, so very well could be a Leo for some of you. Let's see. Yeah, little stuff there. But you are getting some sort of wish fulfillment, it looks like, for some of you single Tauruses. Let's see. The Lovers card came out when I tried to clarify what is coming towards you quickly with this Eight of Wands. So, go, Taurus. Tower card, let's see. Good, bad, middle of the road. What do we got? Tower card. Tower card for Taurus singles. Tower card, please. Tower card. Where's the Tower card? I don't feel that one, but I'll put it there. Oops. Okay. All right, well, we'll go with that one. All right. That's funny, because the one I didn't feel is a Five of Coin, which is kind of holding on tight to things, but the next one that came out was a Six of Coin, and this is the one I felt more. So it's, it's like five. No, we wanted the six. So I'm going to ignore that one, because I wasn't feeling it. So the Six of Coin is what's clarifying the Tower card. So this is good. This could be a Libra, Gemini, fire sign. We got a lot of stuff going on here, so I'm not going to try and nail that. But the Six of Coin is nice, because this is a nice balanced relationship. It's probably, going to feel very like you guys are on even ground. So I think this is going to be very interesting for you, Taurus, and something that you will be highly attracted to, someone you will be attracted to, and all of those good things. Look at that. Ten of Cups was on the bottom of the deck when I clarified the Tower card with the Six of Coin. All right? So something good coming in for single Tauruses. I like it. All right, let's look at your guys' career. Again, if anybody feels so inclined to timestamp career, that would be awesome too. Let's see, career for Tauruses. Taurus's career. What's going on in the work chart for Taurus? Taurus and career, please. Work. Highest clear information for Taurus regarding the workplace, career, jobs, things like that. Finances. Taurus. All right. There we go. Almost there. Oh, we're good. Okay. All right. Some of you may be walking away from something pretty quick. It looks to me like you're kind of scoping out something already anyway. Like you have your eye on something, and it's like there's like one solid path that you could go down, but you're kind of like going, that's boring. That's like not what I want to do anymore. And you kind of have your eye out on other things that would be like a little bit more interesting, a little bit more just more you, that's what I feel. I feel like you're kind of tired of the neutral aspect of your job and the way it's been going. You're kind of scoping out other stuff, it looks like. I see you too at some point walking away from something. So let's see, your obstacle sector is Temperance and Page of Wands. So it's pretty easy. Your obstacles are basically just about having patience about waiting to hear back from things. So I look at this as probably somebody, looking for work. Probably you still have a job, but you've got some stuff out there that you're really hoping kind of comes through. And I think it's hard for you right now to be patient because you're kind of excited. You want something new, you want something fresh and bright and things like that. I do, though, see that I think you will walk away regardless, and maybe even before you hear something. Because I do see you kind of taking a break also. I have two movement cards here because we end up with the Eight of Cups. And this is like kind of turning your back on something and walking away, but in a very like responsible way. This is in a way where, in other words, like you didn't just up and leave and walk out the door and say, F you, this is like about like taking care of everything, putting in proper notice, making sure everything's good and then, doing things right, basically. This is maybe traveling a little bit too, maybe going somewhere a little bit further out of your zone, maybe actual travel, okay? Taking a break, because you're stressed out. Again, we have another travel card. So some of you could be going to like California or Florida or like somewhere sunny or just taking a little break or vacation, something like that with the Sun card. You do have an offer coming in, and I believe this is going to be something that you are really going to love. Okay, so that's what I see for most of you. For this general reading, I'm sure that won't apply to everyone, but this seems kind of like I could see this going down. In this respect, I would say, and I know this is hard because man, I hate like being patient when you wait when something's there or something's coming. Maybe it's just a vacation you guys are waiting for. Maybe you're not leaving your job. Maybe this is about a vacation and you're just like impatient and you're like, oh my God, when? I can't wait to go. If that's the case, you're going to have a great time, and you might even meet love there too with this Lover's card and Page of Cups. So if you're not looking for a job or something like that, there's a chance that you might like travel a little bit in the near future. And in that case, you might meet somebody that, you really like. Again, with a Leo Sun card coming out, which was in the singles reading. But we're focusing on career here. So if I look at it that way, the Page of Cups to me is a job that you really like, and with the Lover's card especially, this is like is a good match for you. Okay, and you'll feel like fun and light about this job. Okay. So, all right, Taurus, thank you very much. And if you guys like this, like and all those fun things, and all my information is at the bottom of the video. And thanks. I will see you at the beginning of August. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.